There's one. Good afternoon, guys. What's going on? So this morning I went bass fishing, used some top water, some poppers. Stay tuned. That's sick. But first, yesterday afternoon I was trying to film a video. Didn't charge my GoPro batteries. Typical Matt. I had a little surprise catch on the wacky rig. So I'll play that clip real quick. It's a fish. Good one. Is that a catfish? It's a damn catfish. Damn chunk of a catfish on the wacky rig. What? £4 11-ounce cat. There he goes. So caught that catfish. That was cool and all. Caught a couple bass, whatever. Went to another spot, walked down there to take a cast, caught a fish, was bringing it to my car because I actually needed to get more stick baits for my wacky rig, because I didn't have any in my pocket and I didn't bring my bag. And on the way out, I get to my car and all of a sudden, skid, I hear this car, well, I see this car, and this car stops. I'll play that clip so you guys can hear what I'm talking about. Spot number 2. Let's get it. Oh, it's looking juicy. Shit's looking really juicy. Really juicy. Oh, first cast, fish came up and slammed it at the top. Is he still on it though? He is. Here's a little better. Oh no, the pipe. What are you doing? Yes. That's a good one. That's a good one. He's barely hooked. Barely hooked. There's a good one. Look at that. Chunky fish. We'll get the scale. Gotta go back to the car first. Another sluggo anyway.
Catch and release only.
Yeah, I was just gonna weigh it.
The fish is gonna die if you keep it out of the water that long.
They last.
Catch it and throw it back in.
They last forever out of the water, man.
Oh, bullshit.
I'll show you. Ready? They'll swim away fine. £2, 1 ounce. It's a nice one. I wouldn't eat a bass anyway. You want to see him swim away? No? Cool. Have a great day, man. Grumpy old man, dude. There he goes. Fine. Just as good as any. Pretty much, long story short, Grandpa wasn't having the best day. Wasn't too happy that I wanted to weigh a fish. Thought I was gonna kill it. Didn't know that bass can stay out of the water for like quite some time before they actually die. And then at the end there, when you guys hear me talking, you don't hear me say anything back. And I'm like, hey, you want to see it swim away and stuff? He was just sitting there with his arms crossed looking at me, all grumpy, and I wished him a nice day. Told him to carry on and enjoy the rest of his day, you know? That's all you can do. So the part of the video you guys are really here for, start right now. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, so a lot of people from my last video, of me using whopper ploppers, asked me if I would do a video with some tips about how I caught so many fish. If you haven't seen that video, check the link in the description. It'll be right there. You gotta check it out. It's a good video. First things first, it's conditions, alright? Conditions. When do I fish topwater? The only time I'll throw topwater is right when the sun's coming up, like right now, or right before the sun goes down in the evening. Given that doesn't mean you can't catch fish in the middle of the day on topwater. That's not what I'm saying. It can be done. I just have the best luck on topwater at those times, and I try to fish most efficiently what's going to catch me the most fish when. So, and I just haven't had the best luck in the middle of the day. That's just my experience. Next tip. The next thing is, I always throw parallel to shore. Again, that doesn't mean you can't catch fish in the middle of the pond throwing a topwater. That just means I have the best luck throwing parallel to the shore. The reason for that is, you don't see frogs and stuff in the middle of ponds. When stuff fall into ponds, which end up on the top, like, you know, mouses, baby birds, whatever, usually it's by the shore, because that's where the trees overhang. That's just where the stuff goes down. Also, at these times of the day, the fish are ambushing stuff by shores. They're ambushing. They're ambushing bait up against the wall, up against the shores. In this case, a wall. And that's why I find it useful to throw it up against shores. To me, it just makes sense, right? Alright, I wasn't even paying attention, honestly, for this fish. I was looking off. I hope you guys saw it in the camera. It just barely hit it. It just barely sucked it down. Which happens a lot, too. It's a nice 2-pounder to start. There he goes. But I fell, so that's great. The fish made it good, but that sucks. All dirty now. So that last fish, actually hit on the popper was sitting there forever. I was looking, like I said, I was distracted. I was looking away. Which is like another thing to know is that, like, all your bites on a popper are gonna happen when it's just sitting there, not when you're popping it like this. You know, it's gonna be when it stops. That's when your bites are gonna happen. And if you look at my last video too, I'll stop the whopper plopper even and let it sit for a second and then start it back up. And a lot of times, as soon as I start it back up, is when I got those fish to hit. I honestly think all baits that you can just kill for a second are really effective. I don't know why the stopping and then going just triggers fish to hit again. I don't know what it is, but it's what works for me. Alright, we're at the next spot. Here's another little tip. When you walk up into a spot like this, you don't want to walk all the way straight to the edge right away. Stand back and take a cast, because the fish might be right in here on this edge, and if you walk right up to it, you're gonna spook them. So you just stand back and take a cast and see if you get one. If you do, cool. If not, then you walk up and then you fish it. There's one. Small one. A baby. But fish is fish. Fish is a fish. There he goes. There's one. Just another little guy. So the reason, I know I said earlier not to cast in the middle of the pond. The reason why I did there is because I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there's like 3 bubblers right there. So I casted by the bubblers because fish hang out around there, brings oxygen in the water, stirs the pot. It's just a good place for fish to be, so I figured I'd toss the popper there once or twice and then throw the sluggo, but he nailed the popper. There's this guy, little, but there he goes. Wow, that scared me. It's a little better. Chunky fish, nice chunky fish. There's one. Better one. Here we go, couple pounder. This one so far. And there he goes. That's what I'm talking about. There's one. Nice little chunky fish. There he goes. Look at that catch. It's a solid find. That's a fish. There's one. Biggest one in the morning. It's a nice one. Look how this fish's lip is ripped up. It's crazy. Done spawning. You can see she spawned this spring. Alrighty. And there she goes. Alright guys, I appreciate the view. As always, if you like this video, comment, like, subscribe. Also, if you want to see how the rest of the morning went, there's another video I will be uploading later tonight. With all that, I just went on to continue to catch a whole bunch of fish on a wacky rig, and I said that this video is about topwater, so that's what we're going to keep it about and cut it off right there. Again, just like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.